Hey guys, it's me Jack here and welcome back to another video. Today I have a review of the Anakin's Jedi Interceptor from the summer line this year from Star Wars Episode 3, so let's get into it. Starting things off with the minifigures, the first figure we have here is R2-D2, and there's not really much change on this R2-D2 from the one that came in the previous version of this set. Some of the details have gotten slightly better, like on the headpiece over here you can see that this little detail here is slightly bigger, the dot underneath the centre eye is a bit of a deeper purple, these two blue squares have gotten slightly bigger as well. One thing I would say about this is the centre eye on my R2-D2 here is very off centre, like it's moved out very far to the left, and I assume that's just a mistake in printing that happens sometimes with LEGO figures. I wouldn't have thought that would be a common problem across all the R2s in this wave, but yeah, just something that I noticed on mine was that centre eye is not really in the centre. On the body as well, a few of the print details have been improved, but mostly it's the same R2-D2. This is not going to be a big reason to buy this set. If you haven't already got an R2, then it's a great way to get a hold of one. Not too many problems with it. Overall, it's an improvement, so that's good. The other figure you get in this set is Anakin Skywalker, and overall, you know, it's a nice Anakin, to be honest. I'm a fan of the Jedi robes. I think the print looks really great on them, but there is one huge issue. If I zoom in on the torso of Anakin there, the light's very reflective, so I'm not sure how well you guys can pick this up on camera, but there is just the markings all over the torso from the Duel on Mustafar set, and obviously this ship is not about then, it's been destroyed by that point in the film, so I think it's a big cheap out from LEGO to just include the same Jedi robes that we see in the Duel on Mustafar set. So yeah, that's just a bit disappointing, but I guess it's not the most major thing, but at the same time it is poor on LEGO's part. Anakin then just does have one black hand to show where he got his hand cut off and wears the glove. He gets his lightsaber obviously. If I spin the figure around to the back, you will see the Jedi robes are continued in back printing, and once again those Mustafar lava damage markings are there. The hairpiece is pretty good, and you do get the microphone detailing there printed onto the face, and Anakin in this set does just have a double-sided face. If I take off the hairpiece and spin him around, he's got a bit more of an angry or stressed out face on the back side there as well. I think that one thing that maybe could have helped it would obviously be giving Anakin a correct print, that's the biggest thing, but then also maybe the inclusion of a buzz droid or something just to add something extra into the set would have been a good move as well. So taking a closer look at the ship, there are a few things that LEGO have improved on this than the old one. Starting out with the cannons at the front, I do prefer the design of this to the last one. I think it looks a lot more clean and polished, so that's a good thing. And once again, you know, there are a few stickers. Some things I don't understand, like there's this 1x1 round tile on the front of the left wing here, and on the last version of this set we got, this was a printed piece. On this version it's a sticker. I don't get why they've taken a step back with a sticker when they already have that printed piece to use. The one stickers that I don't mind are these two on the back here. They're both sides of the ship, and it's a new shield shaped piece that's not been used in the ship before. I'm not sure the original use for this piece, but it does look nice, adds a bit of extra shaping to the wing. So that's one positive I'd say for the set. Another positive is on the underside, the way they've hidden in the spring-loaded launchers. I think that's better than the last one. They're more hidden, more into the build rather than just hanging on the underside of the ship like they were on the previous model. In terms of playability features, there are those spring-loaded launchers. You can also open the cockpit and sit Anakin inside. And then you can also put R2-D2 in his little area on the left hand wing as well. Taking a closer look inside the cockpit, I do like the design of the seat. I think that's good, but there's just a sticker on a 1x2 slope for the controls, and on the last model there was a really detailed cockpit which I think was much better than this one. On the wings obviously they do open up, so that's another playability feature, and you can have it in like full attack mode I guess you'd say, fly it around. And once again, as usual, there's just stickers on the inside of those wing flaps. Now one thing I don't like at all about the design of this ship is On the 2005 version of this set, we had landing gear. On the newer models of the Jedi Interceptors, there's been these things built on the underside of the wings, similar to on this one, that rest on the ground when you have the ship landed. As I say, there are similar things built on the underside of these wings, but they don't reach the ground. All of the weight of this ship, and that is another thing I should mention, it's a lot heavier than the previous models. All of the weight of this ship goes through the edges of the wings, so it pushes them upwards when you put it down. So it's sort of like it's designed to be displayed with the wings up like that, and then it rests properly, but that just looks stupid. So if you have the wings in the correct position, it pushes upwards on them. It's not that noticeable, and I'm sure you can't tell on camera, but in hand it is a noticeable movement, and I don't know, it feels like a design flaw having all the weight going through the edges of the wings to me. Other than that, there's not too much else to say about the build. It is a lot heavier, as I said earlier, and it's a lot bulkier as well. Like the main midsection here of the ship is a lot more pieces went into that than I remember on building any previous models. In terms of the build, it's okay. It's probably not my favourite. I probably do prefer both of the old versions of the set. If you haven't got an Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, then this is probably going to be the best way to get one now, as it would be cheaper than any of the retired models. But if you've already got one, then I would not say pick this set up. It's very similar to the 2014 one, but worse overall in my opinion. So yeah, I'd just stick with the one you've got if you've already got one. And if you really want one, then maybe I'd say go and look on the secondary market and pick up an older version if you can afford that. If you want to get whatever's cheapest and you just want one of these, then it's fine to go for it. It's not too bad, it's just not too great either. So that is all for the review of this set. I will also be doing a comparison with the other models of the Jedi Interceptor that we've gotten. I think I've got all of them now, so that will be coming out at some point on my channel. Overall, I'm not very impressed with this set, but I mean, if you don't already have one, then it's probably the best or cheapest way to get one of these at the moment. So if you really want one, then go for it, but otherwise, I'd say it's one to avoid. That's going to be all for this video though, guys, so thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you drop a like on the video, that would be awesome. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. That's going to be all for today, so I'll see you very soon with another one. Goodbye.